Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ajadi Fisera and here is Lisbeth Family View. Lisbeth Family View is a platform where I share my opinions about marriages, relationships and homes with tips on how to manage them. Our topic today is marriage as a chessboard. Let's begin by defining a chessboard. A chessboard is a checkerboard used in the game of chess. The chess pieces are what you move on a chessboard when playing a game of chess. There are 6 different types of chess pieces, each size pairs with 16 pieces, 8 pawns, 2 bishops, 2 knights, 2 rooks, 1 queen, and 1 king. Then let's define a marriage. Definition by Oxford says, marriage is the legally or formally recognized union of two people as partners in a personal relationship. Definition by Britannica projects marriage as a legally and socially sanctioned union, usually between a man and a woman, that is regulated by laws, rules, customs, beliefs, and attitudes that prescribe the rights and duty of the partner and accord status to their offspring, if any. Video, I'll be analyzing a marriage with a chessboard, with emphasis on the uses of each chess piece. There are 6 different types of chess pieces. Each side of the board has 16 pieces: the king, the queen, 2 rooks, 2 bishops, 2 knights, and 8 pawns. How the chess piece move? King move 1 square in any direction. Queen move any number of squares diagonally, horizontally, or vertically. Rook move a number of squares horizontally or vertically. Bishop moves any number of squares diagonally. Knight moves an L shape, 2 squares in a straight direction, and then 1 square perpendicular to that. Pawn moves 1 square forward, but on its first move, it can move 2 square forward. It captures diagonally 1 square forward. So, let's dive into the analysis. Marriage is like a chessboard one needs to play right and hard, using the right move and strategies. When playing, it doesn't matter which angle of the board you start from. You start with your pawns. Pawns represent 8 things, attributes, or attitude one must let go the moment you say, I do. They are ego, a person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance; pride, a high or inordinate opinion of one's own dignity; importance, merit, or superiority, whether as cherished in the mind or as displayed in bearing conduct; selfishness is being concerned excessively for oneself or one's own advantage, pleasure, or welfare, regardless of others. Perfectionism involves perceiving unrealistic expectation of perfection from others. Past regrets, previous negative emotions that arises when individuals believe that their past action or behavior, if changed, may have achieved a different outcome. Past relationship. Our past relationship can shape the way we love in our next one. It affects everything from our ideas of a relationship, who we choose as a partner, to how we likely interact with them. Past fairy tale ideas. A childhood idea that marriage should involve a prince saving a princess. Bachelor and sprinter's lifestyle. They are unmarried single and searching adults at age of 20s and 30s. They are inferior to a marriage counterpart because they are yet to experience marriage. You play your pawns according to how the game goes and how you anticipate your move. Pawns are the least important piece on a chessboard. They are meant to be moved and be taken away to play an interesting game. Their themes, attributes, or attitude we add before we decide to get married. Most people in marriage want to maintain their single lifestyle even though they are married. Marriage as known is the union between 2 independent grown-ups with different lifestyles. Once you've made the decision to get married, you become dependent individuals who now depend on each other to make the cohabitation visible and lasting. One must let go of one's spoils. It might not be easy to let them all go at a time, but strategically and with time, all will be good to retain the intensity of the marriage. The sacrifice. The other secondary member of the chessboard, which are the rooks, bishop, and knight, represent things, attitude, and people we sacrifice to make our marriage work. Some examples include best friends, family opinions, ways of life, cultural belief, and so on. During one's marriage, there are some sacrifices that will have to be made to keep the marriage going. Depending on the foundation of one's marriage, one must choose which of these to sacrifice first. All these pieces have lots of power and importance on the chessboard, though they are meant to be sacrificed and played right. Then we have the couple, the king and the queen. They are the heart of the game. The queen is said to be the most powerful chess piece. It can move in all directions. Women are the most powerful partner in a marriage. For a marriage to be kept alive, the wife must recognize her strength and powers. She must know she can move in any direction and has the power to influence the game. She is strong and willing to sacrifice for her marriage to be kept safe. She oversees everything in the marriage. She oversees the home, family, friends, children, finance, future, worries, hope, and husband. Women are the fire that makes the marriage shine. When regulated well, keeps the marriage warm, but when enraged can burn up the entire marriage. The last piece, which is the most important chess piece, is the husband. The queen does everything and anything to keep the king safe. Men, as important as they are, need to be protected from many factors to keep the game going and prevent a checkmate. A king must be protected to perform his duties, which are provision of a safe and secure home, financial stability, increasing the family, keeping the dreams alive, regulating the marriage fire, protecting the queen, and appreciating the queen's effort. A husband can be important, but only exist or still important because of his wife. A man keeps the home running. He takes charge of all that makes the home stand firm and not collapse. The king appreciates the queen by staying in his throne to prevent others from winning the game. He protects the queens from all the knights, rooks, and bishops. He never lets her sacrifice in vain. In conclusion, marriage can be said to be a game of chess, where the wife and the husband are not the only pieces on the board. To prevent a checkmate from the other competitors, which is the world, one must play smartly to win. One must prepare to face some challenges and some tough competitors. Understand the best strategy your chessboard needs to prevent an early or later loss. Thank you all for staying to the end of this video. For more amazing videos on marriages, relationships, and all, subscribe, like, share, and comment. See you in another video.